Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are printing money as usual. So in today's video I'm going to talk about my payout with Nova funding. So this is a $2,400 payout, which is actually my second payout in this month of October, and I got the payout directly in crypto to my Binance account, which is really awesome. And as I posted this payout on my Instagram, you guys been asking a lot of questions if Nova pays and a lot of questions basically. So in today's video I'm going to break down, I'm going to give my honest review about Nova funding, so if you guys want to get funded with them or not. So basically I've been trading with Nova for more than a year now, and I had multiple payout with them. You can even check my channel, I had a lot of payout with them. And then the thing is, are they reliable? That's the thing. So in all the payout I had with them so far, there've been a couple of issues, but I'm not like gonna go back to those old payout. I'm only gonna talk about this payout. So they've been using, I think, foreign exchange some broker, which because of those MT5 metacode issues, they don't provide broker, they don't provide that broker anymore. So now they are using another platform, I think is some DX trade something new platform, which I actually don't really like it, but let's just talk about it. So basically I have 3 accounts with them, 300k, like 100k 3 account, and those 3 accounts, after the migration to the new platform, they gave me my 3 account, and I'm like, okay, let's go through the rules and then let's try to trade the account and if I'm going to get the payout or not. So I went through the rules. The rules are really, to be honest, they are HFT prop firms, so that means you can pass the challenge using a bot. You don't like use your own skill to pass the challenge, which is actually really awesome. So if you guys do not want to pass your challenge yourself, I think it's a good option for you. But then the rules, because when you don't pass the challenge, they have to make the rule a bit difficult so that not everyone can be getting payout. As you guys may already know, prop firms only make money if you lose your challenge. So if you buy an account and then you get the live account, and if you lose the live account, you don't get payout, that's when those prop firms make payout or they make money. But not everyone has to like lose their account, so some few people can get payout so that they can show those payout proof, and you know, the business model can continue. So the rules, as I'm saying, is pretty difficult because I can give you a few of them. They said the most difficult one, which even me, it was actually a whole lot of headache for me. Like, one trading day cannot be more than 30% of overall profit. So that means that if you make, let's say, $10,000 profit, right? Or let's say if you make $3,000 profit, if you make 3,000 overall profit, let's say if you have 100k and you are up $3,000, that's 3,000. So one trading day cannot be more, like the profit that you've made on one day cannot be more than 30% of overall profit you've made. So 30% of 3,000, I think, should be around 1,000, right? Around 1,000. So that means that one of your position cannot be more than $1,000. It should be below 30%. I don't know if 30% is exactly let's check it real quick. So if I do 30% of 3,000, 30%, that's 900. Yeah, so one position cannot, or one trading day cannot be more than $900. So that means that you have to trade for 30 days. Within the 30 days you have 5 days that you have to trade, or 10 days, I don't know. So within those 5 days that you are trading, one day you cannot make more than $900 profit. If you make more than $900 profit, then they will just deduct that profit. So from there, that means that if you get the live account today and you take one win and you're waiting for payout, you'll never get that payout because that one win you have make up like your whole profit. So that's more than 30%. So that's like one of the biggest. It's so difficult to follow that rules, but I did my best. I followed all the rules. I did my best. I think I made around $4,000 plus profit, or even 4,800. I think that's how as the first profit split is 50%, I got 2,400. And again, those accounts I had payout with it before. So normally it should not be a 50% split, it should be a 80% or 70% split, but for some reason they brought me back to 50%, which is already a downside because my account was not worth a 50%. It should be 70 to 80%. That's one. And second, that rule is really difficult. So if you guys are good with the rule, fine, you can just get an account. But if you think that rule is really difficult for you, you cannot follow, which a lot of traders cannot follow. Even for me, trust me, that thing was a whole lot of headache. As I'm saying, I did my best and I made a profit. They said you have to trade for 30 days. They even have bi-weekly payout, but they said if you have an account with them and you got migrated, you have to trade for 30 days. I traded for 30 days with 5 minimum trading days. I made all the profit, I followed all the rules, and I requested the payout. And when I requested the payout, they took 5 days to approve the payout. Okay, like 5 days to approve the payout. And after the payout approved, they took another 5 days to actually make the payment. And 5 days, you know that 5 days, that these are business days, so Saturday and Sunday does not count. So basically it took a whole 2 weeks for me to get the money. So to be honest, if you want to, you can't really compare HFT prop firms against maybe FTMO or Funding Pips or I don't know, Alpha Capital, because HFT prop firms always used to be slow at payout processing. So that means that if you get an account with the HFT prop firm, doesn't matter if it's Nova or whatever else, the payout processing time will never be less than a week. So they took 2 weeks to process. Okay, fine, I waited for 2 weeks, and my payout got one thing that was, I don't know what to say, but like my payout got approved and they violated my account at the same time. Like I received 2 emails. I slept, I woke up, I saw some emails I received around 6 a.m. and those 2 emails, the first email was that my payout got approved, that was 2,400 something approved, and then the second email saying that I violated a daily drawdown, which I actually don't understand. Like they violated the account I traded, which I got the payout from. So basically, if I should violate a daily drawdown when I was trading the account, when I like hit my daily drawdown, the dashboard should automatically violate the account for me, I guess. But if the dashboard allowed me to trade, that means that I did not hit a daily drawdown. So the fact that they violated the account for daily drawdown, I don't know if really I hit daily drawdown that the dashboard did not validate me, or maybe I did not and they just want to validate the account for no reason. To be honest, I don't know. The fact I'm saying I don't know is because I remember in one of my trades, which I trade gold, one of my trades I took a buy, and that buy price went in some drawdown and eventually went back in profit. And that drawdown, I don't think that drawdown went below 4%, which is the drawdown they allow, right? So for that, I actually don't even know, and I haven't even asked them which day did that happen or which trade did that daily drawdown. I didn't ask any question. So if you guys want me to go in depth to see what actually went wrong, I can actually maybe send them a message on Monday. Currently we are on Friday, so Saturday tomorrow, they don't work on weekends, so maybe on Monday I'll be asking them. But even myself, I'm gonna go through that trade history and I'm gonna do my own calculation, pips calculation, to see if that my trade actually went below the 4%, because I do not remember if my trade actually went below the 4% of the daily drawdown. And if it did, the dashboard should violate me, which it did not. So for them to violate my account right after approving, actually I'm grateful that they actually approved the payout, which is actually nice. But how did they block, like how did they violate the account, which is, again, as I'm saying, I still don't understand. So basically the whole thing is the rules are difficult. So if you think that the rules are okay for you, you can go with them, doesn't matter, that's up to you. And then processing time, I told you already, it took me 2 weeks. Maybe some people, if you, it's all about how much money you made. Sometimes if you make less money, your payout may take less time as well. Maybe within 1 week you can get your payout, or maybe within 2 weeks, it depends sometimes, yeah. And then they have a profit cap 6%. And something that I think is right is that a HFT prop firm should actually have a difficult rule, because when they have a difficult rule, like that help the business, that help the company to even stay in business, because not that much of a people will have payout, so which is really good. So 6% profit cap is okay, because as I'm saying, when you have bird passing thing, you do not want to allow people make crazy profit, because eventually the prop firm may not be able to get to pay everyone. So yeah, but for the my account being violated, I still don't know. I may probably gonna ask them by next week. I'm still till now I'm paced. I have 3 accounts with them currently. As I'm talking, they violated one, which is the one I got the payout from here. And then my other account, I have 2 accounts left. One is 2k in profit, and the other one I think is like 3% in drawdown. So these are the accounts I have. Probably I'm gonna keep trading. If I make profit, probably I'm gonna request another payout and we'll see what they will say. And I think that would be pretty much for this video. If this content will help you to decide if especially you guys been asking me a question about if Nova pays or not. You know the whole story now. So it's up to you to take your own decision. I cannot tell you guys to go and get like I cannot tell you guys to go and get funded with the company or not, because I'm not affiliated with the company. I just traded and I gave you guys my review. Okay, so these are the whole thing. So if you want, you can go and get funded with them. If you don't, it's also cool. And if there's one company that I can tell you guys that go get funded with, maybe FTMO, because I had 2 payout with FTMO, never had any issue. Payout I requested, the last payout I requested, it took 2 business days and I received it right away, which is actually pretty awesome. And then I told you guys, I think on my last video, that I was about to request a payout with funding pips, and those guys again gave me some headache. They were like, I have IP, like I got connected to the platform with different IP, I should explain. Sometimes as a trader, basically you are supposed to trade, you are supposed to travel. Okay, you travel, that's the freedom you have, but every time you travel you have to prove to a prop firm that you have traveled and stuff. That's like, to be honest, for me, I don't like those sort of things. Imagine you traveling and you have to explain to a prop firm that you have traveled, that's why you have a different IP, and you have to even give them proof. I had to send them a screenshot of my receipt from Airbnb, because I took a Airbnb in Accra and I got connected to their Wi-Fi, that's why my location was different, blah blah. Like, this is I don't know what to say. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. If you like this sort of content, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you want to learn how to trade the correct way, because this month of October alone I got over $5,000 in payout. So if you want to learn how to trade the way I do, make sure you check the link below, DM me on Instagram, or just check my website. You can just pay and join the mentorship, which is, again, the lowest package you can get is $149 lifetime access, or you can get the $399 package, which give you access to my premium course, which I teach you every single topic I know on a live Zoom call. So I think that's it, and hope you the best.